Social media is one of the first places people check before they decide to trust a business. They look at your posts, your visuals, your comments, your consistency, and the way your brand communicates. The problem is that most business owners already have a lot on their plate. They know social media matters, but they do not always have the time, strategy, or creative support to manage it properly. That is where ScaleLink Alliance comes in. A lot of businesses think their main problem is that they are not posting enough, but the deeper issue is usually that there is no clear system. They post when they remember. They follow trends that do not fit their brand. They share content that may look nice, but does not guide people toward taking action. Over time, the page becomes inconsistent, the message becomes unclear, and potential customers scroll past without understanding why they should choose that business. One of the biggest problems with social media management is consistency. A business may post several times one week, then disappear for 2 weeks. They may have ideas, but no process for turning those ideas into finished posts. ScaleLink Alliance solves this by building a content rhythm. We help plan what gets posted, when it gets posted, and why it matters. Instead of guessing every week, the business has a clear posting system. Another major issue is content without direction. Many businesses post quotes, product photos, behind-the-scenes clips, and promotions, but none of it works together. People may like a post, but still not understand the offer. ScaleLink Alliance creates a strategy before the content is made. We identify the audience, the message, the platforms, the content pillars, and the action we want viewers to take. This turns the social media page into a marketing asset instead of a random feed. We also help businesses attract the right audience. A page can get attention and still not grow the business if the content is too general or speaking to the wrong people. ScaleLink Alliance helps define who the business is trying to reach, what problems that audience cares about, and what kind of content makes them stop and pay attention. Social media management is more than uploading a picture. It includes researching ideas, writing captions, designing visuals, editing videos, scheduling posts, responding to comments, checking messages, reviewing analytics, and improving future content. For a busy business owner, that is a lot to manage alone. ScaleLink Alliance gives businesses a team-based approach, so social media does not depend on one overwhelmed person trying to do everything. The first step is understanding the current situation. We can review the business profile, bio, visuals, posting history, captions, calls to action, and overall brand impression. This helps us find the gaps that may be causing people to leave without following, messaging, clicking, or buying. After the audit, we build a content system. This includes content pillars, which are the main categories the brand will talk about. For example, a business may need educational posts, proof-based posts, promotional posts, customer story posts, and behind-the-scenes content. Then we organize everything into a content calendar so the page has balance, direction, and consistency. Presentation also matters. If a page looks outdated, rushed, or inconsistent, people may assume the business operates the same way. ScaleLink Alliance helps create branded graphics, short-form video concepts, captions, and post formats that make the business look more polished and trustworthy. The goal is not just to look good. The goal is to make the brand easier to understand and easier to choose. Another problem businesses face is an inconsistent brand voice. One post sounds casual, another sounds corporate, another sounds like a sales pitch, and another has no clear point. ScaleLink Alliance helps shape a consistent voice across captions, graphics, profile copy, and content themes. This makes the brand feel more recognizable, professional, and trustworthy. But the real value of social media is not just likes or comments. The real value is what happens after someone discovers the business. Do they visit the website? Do they book a call? Do they send a message? Do they join an email list? ScaleLink Alliance connects social media management to the bigger marketing system. We help create content that moves people toward the next step, whether that is a landing page, a service inquiry, a product page, or a consultation. We also use analytics to improve the strategy. Many businesses post content but never study the results. They do not know which posts brought attention, which topics people cared about, or which calls to action performed better. ScaleLink Alliance reviews performance indicators like reach, engagement, clicks, saves, messages, and audience response. Then we use that information to create smarter content moving forward. Social media is also where people ask questions, leave feedback, and decide if the business feels approachable. If comments and messages are ignored, trust can drop quickly. ScaleLink Alliance helps businesses think about community management so the brand stays responsive, professional, and engaged. When social media is managed correctly, the business gets more than a nice-looking feed. It gets a stronger brand presence, a consistent publishing schedule, better messaging, and a clearer path from audience attention to customer action. ScaleLink Alliance helps remove the stress and confusion from social media management so businesses can show up online with purpose and confidence. If your business knows it needs social media but does not have the time, strategy, or creative support to do it properly, ScaleLink Alliance can help. We bring together planning, content creation, posting, engagement, and reporting so your social media has direction. Instead of posting randomly, you show up with purpose. Instead of chasing attention, you build trust. And instead of guessing what to do next, you get a system designed to support real business growth.